Hello and welcome back everybody to FTB One with the Ascended Crafters. I am struggling with video editing. I'm having a really hard time deciding how I want to make the first recap of the first week on the server. I have quite literally almost 60 hours of footage, and luckily I've kind of highlighted the stuff that happened, but the problem is even after cutting out everything I didn't want to show, I still have like 4 hours of things I would want in the video, and I don't know what to do. I honestly might just have to release it in parts of first week recap. Do like 4 separate parts is what I'm thinking. And what I was thinking of when I hopped on the server and decided to go live is, why don't I work on the base, do some building, and while I am building, I'll be thinking in my head about how I'm going to do it, because I tend to do my best creative thinking while I am doing other tasks such as base building. Now let's think, how can we make this look like a castle? Biggest thing is going to be adding the walls to the basement, adding outside decorations, and adding towers. Now I've got an idea for a massive tower in each corner that comes to about the ceiling height of the base, and then 4 towers closer in that go up even higher, with a center of the base going up towards the sky, is what I'm thinking. Why don't we sleep through the night so that our roof isn't so inhabited by monsters, and we can see better. I'm gonna fly up here, take out some of the mobs on my roof. Definitely need to enchant our bow to make it stronger. Might do that first today. And we're just going to relax, do some building in Minecraft, and think about video editing. Alright, roof is clear. I didn't think about how these came up to the top. Maybe that will be useful in the design. Not sure yet. Why don't we do some bow enchant books? So let's get some tomes of archers, which of course we need more books. Something we could do is check on our librarian, see what their status is up to. Looks like he's pretty cured. Buy some bookshelves from him. To turn into books, and then also buy some leech. Of course that it costs books, so I'm going to buy lanterns to level him up. I'm curious what other trades he's going to have. He got magnet. We'll buy glass. And then clocks we need for spawners, so that's excellent. And we got, oh, perfect. We got power. Looks like he needs a bit more curing though. So let's throw him in here. Have him being cured. We have a lot of curing to do. Why don't we make a few more converters? throw them down here. Didn't mean to go so far, but that's all right. And this librarian we've locked in, so we're going to cure him. This cleric needs more cures. We've locked in a trade here. And we locked in experience boost. I'm going to borrow some golden apples from the first guy. Throw them in here. And I need just a second. All right. And then we're going to need some potions in all of these, which we can grab. And have running. Why don't we get another book locked in here? We'll just grab the first one we like. Oh, I kind of like piercing, but you can get piercing 4, I believe. Oh, there we go. Smite 4. We'll lock this in. So that villager is set to be cured. I'm gonna place down... Oh gosh, our speed is crazy strong right now. I think I'm going to take speed off of the beacon in exchange for... Let me grab a ingot. In exchange for a different ability. Why don't we get strength and regen? Because we have a little too much... Oh, come on, let me do this. There we go. A little too much speed right now. Gonna need like an axe or something to break these. Get some books. And make some more Tome of the Archers. Which we need more sticks. There we go. We'll grab a little bit of lapis. Some levels. And do some enchanting. This is a maxed enchanting table, which is nice. Has about the most of everything you can put on it. So these are the best books we can make. I don't know if our emerald bow is the best here. Why don't we look at available bows in the pack? And see what we can make here. Again, just relaxing, doing different tasks, and then we're going to do some building. So if we look at bows, of the iron bows, emerald is in fact the best. There's a few Twilight Forest bows. Mechanism electric bows. Oh, there is netherite bow. Why don't we make one of those? In place of our emerald. I'm going to get some more netherite being crafted. Let's see how much we can make. Looks like we're really short ancient debris, which does mean that our nether quarry is probably done. With the section it was on. So let's move it to southwest and then adjust the box to be -64 this time, we'll remember, and set it to run. Get us some more ancient debris. All right. So we don't need this bow anymore. Why don't we disenchant it? And then break it down into Godforged pearls. Which we're going to need our Godforged pearls and some gem dust. Throw in our netherite bow, and let's try to get 75% chance to shoot a second arrow, poison levitation, poison wither slowness. I'm going to take this one first. It's got 64% base arrow damage. And I'm going to see if we can get... Oh, if this was Sundering 2, it'd be perfect. I want Sundering and chance for more arrows. We'll see if we can get that. We'll do a lesser enchant. We need more Godforged pearls. Which what we'll do is just break down some Godforged gear here. I'll start by looking at shulker shells. We got Godforged. You know what? We'll just break down all the shulker shells that we have. There's a few Godforged pearls. And we're going to need more gem dust too. So why don't we break down some gems? Preferably grays, but it's kind of hard to sort here. We'll grab these. Those two. Gray, 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 grays. A lot of grays. Break them down into gem dust. And we'll keep searching here for, hopefully, Sundering and chance for arrows. Or a really high chance for second arrow. I'll take that too. Sundering speed. 60%. 70% and Sundering with 61%. There it is. There is what we wanted. Corrosion. Sundering and chance for arrow. Perfect. Now let's get some sockets. Socketing. Sigil of socketing. Which of course we need more gem dust. And I'm going to make 2 of these. And to infuse these, you can't have more than 90% Arcana. So all I need to do is take off 2 pearlescent end shelves, I think. And nope, still too much arcana. We'll take off a couple more. Oh, 90.5. There we go, infusion. We'll grab some lapis, some XP, and I want my end shelves back. And we'll make a superior sigil of socketing. Put back my end shelves. And go ahead and socket this to 3 and 4. Oh, I see a apotheosis boss. Why don't we sleep through the night? Okay. Let's look at enchanting our bow. Here. So we want all arrows infinite. Flame. Mending, if we can. Multi-bow. Poison tip. Power. Punch. Quick draw. Quick shot. Soulbound. Unbreaking. And unusing. Throw these on here. And why don't we see if we have a tome to get a higher level of power already. If not, we can take, for instance, knockback, any tome, and a book. Come to our maxed trader, which is one of the ones we are curing. Nope, wasn't that. That's not the right guy. Let's try this guy. Oh, he's almost done, but we're gonna buy power. So tome, book. Oh, power 5. We need a power 5 book. Come over here. Throw in a bow so I can sort power. Power 5. Go ahead and trade this here for +1 power. And throw it on. Perfect. Power 10. Now we just need to socket some gems in here. Why don't we get one of our... Oh, we're out of Ender Surge. We'll save room for it. And I'm gonna look for the best gems we have. Preferably legendary. Okay, here's one. 25% crit chance. Draw speed. I do want base arrow damage, but I don't know if we have a legendary. I'm hoping we have a purple. Okay, there's a purple. And I think we'll save the other... No, we'll do crit damage. We won't do enchant on... we won't do Ender Surge on the bow. We'll have to do blue. That's the best we got right now. And looks like this one is already max facet, but we're going to need our Godforge pearls. Some arcane sand. And gem dust. To try and max facet these gems here, we'll start with this one. Get it up to 29%, 31%, 33%, 35%, and that's max. Also get the draw speed maxed at 65%. And then do our purple gem of base damage up to 27%. Then we will socket these gems. And now we have quite the bow. Like, seriously, quite the bow. Do we have training dummies in this? Something we can hit to see damage. There it is, target dummy. We just need an armor stand. We'll go ahead and put this over here and do a quick shot. Oh, we hit like a truck. Oh, I hit myself. You can see the DPS above our hit bar. I'm currently slowed for a few minutes. Yeah, look at that DPS. Oh yeah, we're going to melt Apotheosis bosses now. Because our sword DPS... Why don't we let this reset? We'll wait for everything to finish here. Finish burning. Wandering Trader is selling a Pigpen Tome. And rice. I'm actually going to buy quite a bit of things from this guy. We'll get some emeralds. And we'll buy a Pigpen Tome. I'm going to buy some rooted dirt. And some rice. And some ferns. And some oxeye. Pathfinder for Windswept Hill. And we're good. Okay, the target dummy is reset. Let's see our sword. Yeah, we're roughly 40 DPS. Because the big thing is we need to get a heavy weapon sword to add... what am I trying to say? To add % health damage. We'll probably have to do it on an axe, honestly. I'm curious if this worked. Oh wow, it really was working. However, it looks like it froze up here. Probably because it's max honey. Because the shears aren't working. I'm curious why it's giving off a max redstone signal. Oh, it's because it's honey level 3. Okay, I'm sure this is still working good though. We'll let this run. Take off our jukebox upgrade of it. And now that we have a good bow, I kind of want to try it against the Ender Dragon. I'm going to make some more prediction matrices. to keep our Elder Guardian and Dragon simulations going. And let's go kill an Ender Dragon with our new bow. Let's see how good it is. Could be a bit of fun. We still need to loot this end structure, funny enough. We'll fly up here. Summon a dragon. And try out our bow on it. Not going to break any of the crystals. We're just going to give this a try. All right. Let's see if I can hit him. Oh, yeah. Easy. Trying to get the scales from him. Looks like we didn't get any scales that fight. Oh, there we go. We got one. Perfect. Get a bit of XP. Sounded like an Enderman was mad at me. Don't know where he went. But let's follow the dragon egg here. Oh, who's attacking me? Whoever did, he got knocked back. Oh, it's you. I'm gonna borrow a torch. Oh, there's an apotheosis boss attacking us. That's what's going on. Where is the boss? It is an evoker. Summoned a Vex at us. Where is he? I'm not sure. I'm gonna get my dragon egg. Even though we have hundreds of these now. I want my egg nonetheless. Check our shader bag. Ooh, Twilight. Or Twilight. Okay, it looks like they're being summoned over here. I think the boss spawned, summoned them, and despawned, because I'm looking at my mini-map, and I do not see an evoker. So we'll leave that be. Why don't we go see if we can get some Ender Surge gem? By looking at, so right now we're looking east. We've done a lot of east. Why don't we try to instead go west? I'll take our structure compass. Make sure it is set to end cities. And looks like we got one this way. Okay, just a small one. But there is one tower of loot here. See what we get. Some more backpacks, which is excellent for us. Some more Godforged gear to break down. Ooh, some Evilcraft spirits, which is great for when we dive into that. And why don't we try to find another end city? I'm going to fly southwest here. Then use our compass. I think it's still pointing to the same one. Yep, still the same. And then we're just going to fly west. Oh, I saw some evokers. Aha! Let's try our bow on him. Holy cow, his shield is strong. Oh, we hit ourselves. And we got him. Some God-forged pants. Nice. Gonna have slowness on us for a minute. Why don't we look for another end city? Oh, it is still going to be that one. Darn. This does have sundering, right? Yes. Should probably disarm the ones with shields before trying to use the bow on them. Alright, there's got to be a closer one now. Perfect. Still trying to get some rare drops from the end. We need a temp pad. Ah, another small one. Dang. We want the Ring of Flight and Ender Surge gems. It's kind of like what we're looking for here. See if we get a closer one. There we go. Hopefully we get a large end city here with a bunch of loot. Perfect. This one has a ship too, which means dragon head for us. Perfect. Let's see what loot we get. Just a guardian gem. I know we should probably put back on our luck set when doing this. Really nice crossbows. And a familiar receptacle of a lizard. Interesting. I think we have a bit of luck with this set. All the pieces have luck on them, so it's not like we're running with no luck. I'm going to take the end rods this time because of how we realized we needed them. And why don't we start by looting at the top and work our way down. Take a few end rods here. Come here, kitty. Come here, baby. Come on. Come on. My cat is looking so sad right now. I'm gonna get her on my lap really fast. Come on. Come on. Nope, she didn't want on my lap. Oh well. Alright, let's see what the loot is in here. After we take out the shulkers. Grab some more end rods. Take the ender chest. And see what we got. Ring of jump boost. Some more backpacks and some source gems. Nothing too crazy. Bunch of shulker shells to break down. Got another loot tower here. With lost common knowledge and a splendor gem. I got really excited that that was going to be Ender Surge, but it was not. Then there should be loot up at the top of this tower, I believe. Was that a phantom? Ah. Why don't we try our bow out on him? Oh, we shot ourselves again, guys. I can't see when that happens. We really need to not shoot ourselves. I can't see for garbage right now where that dude is. We need something on us that cures negative effects. Definitely. Looks like he's got some sort of shield on him that is protecting him, because the arrows are bouncing off of him. So let's just use our sword. See if we can't disarm the shield from him. Where did he go? There he is. Every time he hits us, he gets launched. I don't know where he went. Yeah, not the easiest guy to kill when we're launching enemies away. Well, let's have a look at these chests. Ooh. Course. Oh, wait, no, we used purple. Okay. Still hoping against hope for some of the better gems. Got some alright loot. Let's clean up our inventory. And I think we'll just finish looting this one end city and then call it good. So we got the loot from the top 3. I don't think there's loot in this one. There might be. Nope. So the only one that's going to have loot possibly is this top. Knocked out of orbit. I like that. All right, nothing too crazy. I'm going to kill a few shulkers, since their shells are currently apotheosis, which I'm pretty sure is a bug they try to fix all the time. But while we have it, we might as well use it. All right, let's head back home. Maybe do a bit of building. We got so much gear garbage in our ME system, as well as our storage is a bit full. Why don't we look at some of the items that is probably filling up our ME system? Primarily ores. Now, I thought we set up dimensional shard ore. Let me take a look here. We did. Ah, we did not add stacks. That is a mistake and a half. So go 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. And in order to get the dimensional shards back into the system, we're going to take out some of our disk drives here and run them through the I/O port. Hopefully we didn't miss others with stack upgrades. If we did, it's easily remediable. Gonna add some more Excel cards. Didn't realize we weren't maxed here. And we'll get all the dimensional shards out of the system, as well as the dimensional ore. And maybe set up some of the other ores in some backpacks. And we should be good after that. Okay. So we cleaned up a bit of the storage. Almost 500,000 items worth. Why don't we look at what other ores are taking up space? Some of them just need to be mined. It's taking a long time. We're currently only on... I believe that's... Yeah, we still have to get to dimensional. We're only working on yellowite. We have a lot to go through here. So maybe we will just let the system run. Set up a couple more storages. One that I want to put over here next to our rotten flesh is our plant one. Do we have enough netherite for one more of these? We do. Come on. I think it's slowly coming in. Yeah, it just takes a minute. But we'll add the 2 diamond, 2 netherite. And actually, I'm going to have to do more netherite here because if we put tanks on this one, which I haven't decided yet, this one's going to have an advanced void upgrade. That void's overflow. I just want 1 stack of all the various plants. That's what we're putting in this one. Let's add a bunch of capacity cards, and I'm going to need some more. Add some capacity cards here. And what we're going to add is all the ones we're already farming. So we've got wheat, carrot, pumpkin, melon, cocoa bean, cactus, potato, tomato, vine, mushroom, mage bloom, sugarcane. Not going to add saplings. Those are going to go in their own chests. Wheat seeds, melon seeds, pumpkin seeds, saplings, tomato seeds, mage bloom seeds, apples, chorus fruit, and chorus flower. Let's add these to our backpack. And preemptively add a tank to it. Just so that we don't take up that space. And set the priority to 1 million. We've got a lot more plants to add. But what I'm going to try, I'm trying to get everything pumping into the system itself is the goal right now. Instead of having these separate resources. This backpack finished, which had some netherite stack upgrades in it. Why don't we disconnect this now? Throw it down in our ready netherite backpacks. And I'm curious, can we max the tank stacks with netherite upgrades? 1.3 2147. Perfect. That worked excellently. Gonna add these cards to my network tool. And what we'll do is set up another ore here that's clogging the system. I believe we did zinc. Yep. We did fluorite. Zinc, uranium we did, yellowite we did, iridium we haven't done. And I don't think we've done nickel. What all is the iridium used for? It's used for a few things. We'll go ahead and choose iridium here. Oh, you know what? We should do the resonating first. We need to get this out of the ME system. So let me type resonating. And this one, we don't need to send to the Silk Touch Breaker, or the Fortune Breaker, because it only uses, smelting it turns it directly into resonating plates. So there is no need to add this to the Fortune. It's got some stack upgrades. Why don't we cycle all of that resonating ore out of our ME system? So I'm going to take the top few. And cycle the drives. Pulling out all of the resonating over to here, hopefully. I'm going to set the image for this backpack to be wheat. Need to pull out a couple drives here. And I may have made the mistake of letting that fill, because then if there was any priorities, we possibly just filled random backpacks, actually. Let me find out. Yep, we did. Dang it. That is a bummer and a half. I keep doing that. We need to have more drives, but unfortunately, we're going to need to clean all this up. I'm going to make sure nothing else went into any other storage backpack, so give me just a moment. They shouldn't, because they were storage bust. These should have been the only ones available. Now, to get the items back in, why don't we just reset up what we tore down? So I'll need some cable. And we'll go like so. Grab some import buses. And take these. Well, this lapis one we can actually clean ourselves. There's no need to do it. It didn't have any stack upgrades, which is making me realize we never set up lapis. Maybe that will be the next one we do. Maybe this one will be lapis. Let's leave the rest of that. And we'll empty this backpack. Oops. This hopefully won't take too long. And in the meantime, I'll take some stack upgrades. 2, 3, 1, 2. And set this to be our lapis. Beautiful. Add some more tank upgrades down the line. For instance, to this one. Not the mob drop one. But where did we leave off? We left off at diamond. And the gravel. Okay. So now we're storing lapis, and we did set all the ores. Why don't we add the lapis ores to... Hi, Night Fury player. How you doing? Hope you're having a wonderful day or night, wherever you are in the world. Welcome to the stream. Let's add lapis ore and deep slate lapis. And I'm trying to get all the ores set up before we bring the backpack from the massive quarry. Which if we go look at, let's see how many of the ores we have. I'm good, thank you. Awesome, I'm actually really happy to hear that. Let's head up to our backpacks. And the builder's done. We can go ahead and break down the builder. So let's get our point, our builder. And we'll grab our backpack of liquids. So are you playing in multiplayer or single player? So this is multiplayer. It is the official FTB One server of the Ascended Crafters. The Ascended Crafters, or T.A.C., being a group of small content creators on YouTube. Alright, so we've got all the copper. We'll just take this backpack to our base. All of these. And we'll check what ores we don't have set up. So let's head back home. Oh. Had caps lock on. And place down these backpacks over here. So here's the one with all the ores, I think. Can I join? I'm making content too. So we are closed on applications for this season. But the plan is, if I understand correct, I want to be very clear. I am not the leader or the head of this. I am just someone who was invited and I host the server. That is all I do. But from my understanding of the last time I talked to Relatable Gaming, who is kind of like the head of the group, we'll be taking applications for the second season of more content creators to join. How those choices will be made, how many people we add, what the criteria is, I have no idea, because this first season is only a week old right now. So it's probably going to be a couple months till season 2, maybe shorter, I have no idea. Hopefully not, because I need a few months on this server to really get all my projects done. But if you stick around and wait for that, you might be able to find out if you can join. Okay. So ore-wise, you know what we haven't set up is any building block storage. Okay, wait, what is the lowest age? This season, we're all pretty old, or I wouldn't call it old. Like, as for me, I mean, I'm a father with a wife and a son, and a few others in the group have kids, but I don't believe there's a set age requirement yet. I know another content creator that wants to join. He's in his teens. And he's going to apply for the second season. So I'm not sure about age requirement, Night Fury. It's more about the quality of the content you can produce, if that makes sense. It's more about the content you make, not necessarily your age. If my understanding is correct. No, I mean, like, what is the age to join? Yeah, that's what I mean is, I don't think there's a set age yet. It's more about the content you make. We are already kind of needing to prepare another row of storage backpacks. This time for more building blocks, such as stone, cobblestone, andesite, dirt, diorite, deep slate. So why don't we get these going? I'm going to put the second row directly above the first row. I'm thinking. Or no, maybe we'll make a whole nother row here. Actually, I kind of like the idea of having a wall. Let me think here, folks. Where did we put the... Okay, so it's in the center is the P2P channel. Which means we could do another row. The question is, do we go 1 block above or 2 blocks above? I believe we have vertical slabs in this pack. Yep, we do. I think we're going to put the next row above. What kind of... frame block can we make here? Frame slab. You want to know my armor? We worked on our armor in the last stream. It's really strong. Some of it can't even fit on one screen. But I'll mouse over them all here so you can rewind and pause. This is our current setup. Nowhere near our end game, but probably some of the best armor on the server at the moment. There you go. Our sword doesn't fit on screen, but our bow does. We just made the bow today. And our pick's super simple. Our pick isn't anything crazy. Let me lower my GUI scale so that you can see the whole sword. There you go. And let's start making the next row. Now, something we need to do is store the rest of these items, which is going to be interesting to do. We're going to need more drives. Why don't we make another couple storage drives? And prepare some more storage disks. We're going to need 20 of them. I don't know if we have the resources. Yeah, we're just short ancient debris right now, but our nether quarry's running. So that will be coming in. Can we prepare 10? Ah, dang. Not even 10. We'll have to wait for the quarry to catch up. Your things are broken? Wait till the end of the series. I'm gonna have the most broken gear. It's gonna be ridiculous. We're not even in a mecha suit yet. We don't even have all legendary gems. But the reason I went so hard on my armor is if you look next to my connection status at the top of the list, top of the screen, that 0 is my deaths on the server. I am the only one with 0 deaths. I went crazy on my armor because my goal is kind of like hardcore to finish the entire season with 0 deaths. And I'm the only one with 0. Everyone else has died numerous times. So I really want to maintain that. So we went hard on the armor. All right. What ore have we not set up that needs massive storage? I know we haven't done tin, right? I don't think this is tin. Is this tin? No, that's silver. Yeah, if you join, you'll have like 30 deaths. Yeah, I think the most on the server right now is like 22 or 23. Somewhere around there. Ooh, what do you got? Ooh, we'll buy your Nautilus shells. And we'll buy another pigpen tome. Buy a pigpen and the Nautilus shells. A couple of our villagers should be ready to be cured again. And I think this guy still needs more curing. And this guy needs one more cure. We'll get that going. Why don't we... I think we're going to do it in another row so that it's in another chunk of storage of building blocks. So let's get some cable. And I'm going to leave a 3-block gap before the next row. We're going to need some anchors. Holy cow, I can speak, guys. Go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Dig down. Add a anchor. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Anchor. And we need to dig this out. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Anchor. And dig this out to here. And then one more row of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Should be equal. Perfect. Then I do want to put some anchors along the bottom here. Up into the center. So we'll go ahead and get these placed. Oh, we just went crazy with the anchors. Hold up, folks. There we go. Gonna need a few more cable anchors. And this isn't necessary. It's just for my own preference of how I like it to look. And then we'll add dents. And we're going to need another P2P. right here. Let's go ahead and grab one. A P2P port and memory card. Let's get a channel, which we were starting in the center, so let's grab from the right now. P2P channel this and hook it up. Beautiful. Then we're going to need 32 storage buses. Which might take a moment to craft. In the meantime, I'm going to get myself a soda from my fridge here. Make sure you got your snacks, your drinks, folks. Well, because once we're building, we're going to be discussing video editing and what we should do for the montage we're making. Get our storage buses. And we'll go down the line here, placing them. Okay. Then we need to clean this up with some of our dark oak cable facades. I think 134 is enough already. We don't need to make more. But we'll cover these just so that everything looks nice. And I want to go through these backpacks and grab any plants that might be needing to be stored. The water we need to add to the system. We're already pretty full on water, but why don't we add this to our import? And then I don't know if we need more than 2.1 million buckets. Maybe once we have more machines pulling water out. What I'm going to do is I'm going to come to our top fluid card. We're going to need a cell workbench, which I don't think we've made yet. Let's make a pattern for this. For a cell workbench. I don't see it in the system. Workbench. There it is. Make a pattern, throw it in our molecular assemblers, and get ourselves a cell workbench. Then I want a overflow destruction card. As a pattern. We'll make one of these. And I'm going to tell the fluid storage to have overflow destruction. So that if it fills with water, it will destroy the items. And the thing is I don't want it to fill entirely with water and not have space for others. So we're also going to make a equal distribution card, which distributes all available storage equally among the types of the drive. So since this fluid storage cell can store 5 types, it will divide the storage by 5. So now as our water fills up, it will come in here and 1/5 of the drive will fill with water, and then it will void the extra. Perfect. I'm gonna get queued some more. Let's actually see if we have any. Nope, we don't have any. We need some more induction cells. Let's try making 10. Set those to craft. And then get back to our storage here. Just till we can store all of these backpacks. Of items from our older quarry. Let's see, so this one's empty. We'll throw it here. Oops. This one's empty. Put it here. And then items, items, items. Lots of items. Why don't we get the next ore we needed? So we did coal, we've done copper, we've done tin, iron, silver, fluorite, zinc. Zinc we have not. No, we did zinc. We did zinc. Yellowite we did, uranium we've done, redstone we've done, osmium we did. Have to think here. Lead we haven't. Why don't we make the next backpack a lead? So we're coming here. We'll set a 1 million priority. And type in lead. Why do I feel like we've done lead? I really think we've done lead, guys. We did. I was wrong. We've done lead. This is what I get for doing this between episodes. We've got the lead, iron, tin. Now that I'm thinking about it, maybe we didn't do tin. Now that I'm like really thinking about it. So we've got iron, copper, gold, nether quartz, silver, glass and sand, redstone, diamond, gravel, coal, oak, dark oak, prismarine, emerald, soul sand, clay, glowstone, obsidian, white dye, nether wart, snow, fluorite, uranium, zinc, lead. So yeah, we need tin. Which unfortunately pulls up a bunch of random blocks. So let's do @mech tin. And we'll want tin ingots, raw tin, tin nuggets, tin block, raw tin block, tin ore, deep slate tin ore. And just to be safe, tin dust. Make sure it has a 1 million priority, has some stack upgrades. And then we'll add tin to our fortune ore processing. So we'll need tin ore, deep slate tin ore, and oh, there was an apotheosis boss outside. Let's take him out. Where is he? Is he like in a cave? And then what I want to do in this next row, Grab a few more netherite backpacks. Without mining our floor. Add them here. We're going to set up deep slate. And I'll need some stack upgrades. We're going to set up deep slate to have both deep slate, cobbled deep slate, and polished deep slate. Not going to worry about any of the other deep slate materials. Okay, so deep slate is set up. Let's add the icon for it, which I did forget to do with tin. Have we processed any tin into ingot form? Why don't we do that so I can add the icon? Again, we're not ore multiplying this stack. This is just to get my icon. Okay, with deep slate added, then we need stone and cobblestone. So we'll go stone. And cobblestone. I'm also going to add mossy cobblestone to this, just in case. As well as, since we mine them from places, we are going to put in stone bricks. And stone brick stair. Maybe stone brick slab. And all the other versions we shouldn't get too many of, so we don't need to worry about that. Oh, I think I overrode the stair. There we go. Add stone. Give it an icon. And some stack upgrades. Hello, I'm from Indonesia. Well, hello, Raphael. Welcome to the stream. Grab a few stack upgrades. And then we're going to need stacks for dirt, which we will also add other types of dirt to. We want dirt, coarse dirt, rooted dirt, and we want mycelium and podzol. So mycelium and podzol. Did we add the high priority on this one? We did. I'm subscribing to you? Oh, why thank you, Raphael. I greatly appreciate that. Thank you so much. Get a few stack upgrades for this one. And then we're going to set up diorite, granite, and andesite all in the same backpack, I'm thinking. So we'll come to this one and we'll add granite, andesite, diorite, and we also want the polished versions of these. So polished granite, polished diorite, polished andesite. Add some of them to the backpack and set the icon. Oops, there we go. Now we haven't set up tough. Limestone, calcite, basalt, dripstone, ochrum. Why don't we add tough to our stone backpack. I'm actually going to take out the stairs and save that for... We'll make like a stair backpack, a slab backpack, stuff like that. I'm going to add limestone and calcite to the stone because those all generate like in the stone, you know? As well as crimsite. Go ahead and add these to stone. And we're almost to the point we can pump the backpack in. Did we set this one up to be anything? We have not. So let's get some more stack upgrades. And we want, in this one, dripstone, I'm thinking. Or we need basalt first. Why don't we do basalt? So we want regular basalt, polished basalt, smooth basalt, and that is it. Add a 1 mil priority. Add some basalt. Give it the icon. And then we still need dripstone and tons of amethyst. Got a few more backpacks to set up, but I am currently out of netherite backpacks and out of netherite. Why don't we see how much ancient debris our quarry has gotten in the meantime? Only one. Let's make sure I set it up right. I'm going to make sure the Y level goes all the way down. Okay, maybe we already did this corner and I forgot it. So I'm going to stop it and we're going to move to southeast corner. Edit it to be -64 depth and turn it on. Hopefully now we'll get some ancient debris because I know we haven't done that corner. Chest is working just fine. We'll wait for it to do a few chunks and hopefully see some ancient debris. Unless someone already quarried. Is there another quarry out here maybe? We'll check back in 5 minutes. If we haven't gotten any ancient debris, then we know something's wrong with where we are mining. So let's head back home. I think it said we leveled up in knowledge of death, which is excellent. I'm gonna go for more scribe, which let's go ahead and get some disenchant books as a pattern. And make a few of these. We have the dust. Oh gosh, we're always short books, guys. Why don't we make a pattern for books? We We need to set up a cow farm still, but can I get 10? Only needed 4, but this is good enough for now. We're going to put the book in our offhand. Grab some of our enchanted gear. We'll grab some armor that's enchanted. Preferably armor that has a lot of enchants, so we get more levels. So we need to disenchant this pick, this helmet, and we only have 4 graves. So let's choose wisely, and we'll do these boots. We'll use our grave souls to disenchant, 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 disenchant. Then we'll break these down for materials. Throw them in and put the books in our library. We do want to make sure we are using our Ankh every day, because you can only do this every so often. I believe it's 1 Minecraft day. Or no, every 3 hours. Every 3 hours. We got frost resistance that time. Nice. Currently, our alignment is neutral. I'm going to try to move towards holy, I think. But why don't we empty out this backpack? So that we can use it in our storage system. And this time for amethyst. We'll go ahead and set the filter. Oh, I'm in the wrong one. We'll set the filter for amethyst. Perfect. And make this a item display. And then scoria we need to add to stone. Moss blocks I'm going to add to dirt. Azurine we'll add to stone. And then we're going to toss this backpack into the system, since we are all set on sorting for this type. So let me take out this backpack, throw in this one. And now we can put down this backpack. And I'm going to take off the... Oh, that was a weird bug. The tank upgrades to continue them over on this row. Now the next backpack we'll set up is dripstone. So we'll add dripstone blocks, pointed dripstone, and the plants are going to go in the plant backpack. We won't have to worry about that. So that is quite literally all this one needed. And if we look here, have we already added limestone and viridium to the stone chest? Nope, now we have. And everything else is already set. What I am realizing is in the wood backpacks, we didn't add leaves. I think we'll put the leaves with the other plants. Or we'll make a whole backpack for the various leaves, I'm thinking. Did we add stripped? Yeah, we did. Did I do the same for oak? Dark oak and oak. Okay. Still need the other oak backpacks. Slowly but surely, we will get the storage done. This backpack is empty. Let's check our drives. Still got plenty of space. Why don't we set up a backpack for leaves? Oh man, there is a lot we would need here, but I just want oak, spruce, birch, jungle, acacia, dark oak, mangrove, azalea, flowering azalea, cascading, vexing, flourishing, blazing, undead, and all these hexari leaves. Then we'll come to the Twilight Forest leaves, add them to the filter here. And I'm thinking I'm going to take back one capacity and I'm going to add fuzzy, which we haven't made a pattern for. We'll do that now. And I'm going to add fuzzy to the leaves, so that it hopefully gets all the different types. I'm going to make flowering azalea be our icon. Okay, this backpack should be safe to go in the system now. And that just leaves our ore backpack. Now I know we haven't done apatite or iridium or nickel. Apatite, iridium, and nickel. We'll have to get those set up. Hello. But we don't need them at this very moment. I'm going to take stock of the backpacks we've looted recently by remaking our rows. So here is our gold backpacks. Way more than I thought we had. Our iron backpacks. And I think we have a few diamond that shouldn't have any items in them. I'm just making sure all of these are empty. We got another gold here. Not sure why it was separate. And then we have a bunch of backpacks that kind of have upgrades in them. As well as some colored backpacks. Let's take these all out. Let's see. We've got a couple more diamond. Make sure these... So, like, this one has a magnet upgrade we need to take out. Restock magnet. Another gold. Then we've got some normal backpacks. And 2 irons that are black. One of those backpacks is playing a record. And that's all the backpacks from the system. Let's clean up our shulker shells. That are apotheosis. Just doing cleanup, guys. Did we get more ancient debris? No. So I think the area is basically mined out. Because it definitely should have found some by now, within 37 chunks. So I think it's time we move the quarry. Oops. Pick up all the items here. And we're gonna continue going east away from the spawn. We're gonna go another 1,000 blocks. So let's head out to 2,600. Make sure we are all within one chunk. Place down our builder. Double check it's got ores. Uh-oh, a little bit of lag. Hopefully the server's not crashing. Server might be crashing, guys. Not sure why. But if it takes 60 seconds for a tick, the server's going to restart itself. Okay, that worked. Okay, we're good. Server's back. So I'm curious. So right there, negative 256, 256. The corners work. It definitely changes the... Oh, the corners do like the same. Ah. How about instead of doing the 4 corners, we just do a negative offset and move 512 blocks every time instead of 1,000. Apparently that kills the server every time I put this in. I wonder if I had preview on and that's what broke it. Let's make sure preview is off once this loads. Yeah, it's unloaded. All right. We need a backpack. We need a flux point that is set to chunk load. We'll need a ender chest and a pipe. With a pipe upgrade. And we'll tell this to run. Hopefully we get ancient debris. If we don't, then we know something broke with the quarry. Are we getting like nether quartz blocks? Yeah, we are. So the quarry's working. Quarry's definitely working this time around. So hopefully it finds some ancient debris. Yeah, already did. Okay, so we're back up and running on netherite, which is excellent. Don't need to worry about that now. I think we're gonna just have to risk putting the unsorted ores into our system. Why don't we take the highest ore between iridium and the others that we haven't sorted, and I think it's going to be iridium. Let's make this backpack be iridium. So we're going to need iridium alloy or iridium ingot. Oh. Raw dust nugget. And block and raw block. Set this 1 mil priority. Which, did we set the leaves to be 1 mil priority? We did not, unfortunately. We're going to have to cycle the cells. But with iridium set up, why don't we add this backpack and cycle some of our cells here. We'll cycle the first cell. I'm going to go a bit slow here. The second. The third. Fourth. Fifth. And finally, the sixth. Oh, look at that clean storage. Love to see it. Yeah, look how much we just pulled out of our ME system. We just pulled out over 2 million items into backpacks. Gorgeous. I'm sure that means that our stone got a bunch. Yep. Awesome. The leaves worked. Okay, now that we finally have some storage set up, the only thing left to add is a few more mobs or items to the mob one, which I believe is the Wilden items. Ender tears, glass bottles, sugar. We got redstone and glowstone in other places. And we'll add feather and cooked chicken. We already had feather. And carrots. And I'm going to add baked potatoes to this one because we're just going to put potatoes over here. In fact, why don't we just add some of the cooked over here, so I'll add baked potato to this storage. And that should be all. Once this backpack finishes, we'll add importing this one. In fact, we could just get an import on it right now so that it's running. And I don't want to get rid of this backpack because it already has some filters set up for us that we don't want to modify. So we'll leave that running. Okay. Now it's time to do some building. So we want to add 3/4 of a tower to each corner, and then 4 towers on top. I think we should finish the walls of the basement first. Personally. Hey, how did you get down here? And we need to come... Hey, welcome back, Night Fury. We need to come 3 more blocks over here. Which I need some XP, and since we have set up overpowered experience from mining, we might set that up. From what are you streaming, by the way? What precisely do you mean? Sorry. Like... From what computer? I've messed with 2 PC streaming setup in the past, but this is a 1 PC setup where I stream and play on the same PC. My servers are hosted on a second PC, and we're actually getting an upgrade for this machine in a couple days that's going to improve our stream quality. Really excited. Got a new graphics card coming. Oh, like Streamlabs. Okay, I use Stream Elements version of OBS. I prefer the Stream Elements dashboard and systems for overlays and such from when I was streaming on Twitch. So I'm using Stream Elements OBS. I have a few plugins to my OBS to allow more advanced encoding and audio sources. I don't have a list of them at this time, but later this week I am doing a setup tour of my computer and my office that I'm doing for the 200 subscribers I've gotten. And that setup tour will go over my OBS stuff, I'm pretty sure. I think I'll do that. Oops, didn't mean to vein mine right there, but is what it is. I was just trying to vein mine the ores, not the stone. But we'll get all this cleaned up. We'll build the walls of the basement and then start on the towers of the castle. Okay, we needed to come to about right here. Which, why don't we disconnect this? Oops, I did mine a little bit of our floor. Okay, and then we just need to disconnect the top here. So we'll fly back along. And then we should be able to just vein mine the remaining blocks once we are fully disconnected. Like so. Okay, so now we can vein mine this, which I'm going to turn up my pickup to ME magnet. I'm going to fly along the top first. Then we'll come along the bottom. Make sure we don't leave any blocks. Then we actually need to fill in the floor too. So let's dig out the floor here. Shouldn't take but a moment. Clean up our inventory. Get some checkered deep slate tiles. Hopefully 400 is enough to finish this floor. We'll take our wand. Fill in the floor. And then we'll get a builder set up to build the walls of the basement. So we should already have the builder that is set for building. Yep, this one. Oops. Didn't mean to rip up my floor there. We'll place the builder up here. I believe it was this one. We're gonna redo the shape card. And set it to first corner over here. Second corner down here. Make sure this is set to hollow. Throw it in the builder. Then we just need to take some cable. Actually need 2. A interface. And kind of like we did the first one, we're gonna set stone in 4 slots. And then we'll do stone brick in... Did we do 2 slots of stone brick? I feel like we did 2. And we used stone, andesite, cobblestone, and stone brick. We'll add cobble, andesite, and probably one more thing of stone. All right, we'll give this some power. And double check it is set to hollow. And build our walls. Excellent. Beautiful. Oh my gosh, I can do this, I swear. There we go. Builder's done. Let's go ahead and break this. And now we can work on the towers. Something I might need to do first is put some of these on the outside. But I kind of want to do the towers first, now that I'm like thinking about it more. Let me get the builder back. Take out the shape card. Oh, this was the pump builder. Let's get our regular builder. Change our shape to cylinder. What on earth just got hit by lightning? Not 100% sure. I'm going to clear our roof of some mobs. So that it's nice and clean. And we'll add cylinders to the outside. Now the question is, how wide do we want the cylinders? This is a difficult choice, guys. I gotta think about this. On how I want to do it. We might actually use copying and a building gadget to do this. So let's take a builder up to the roof. And mess with a few designs. Oh, our beacon got shut off here. Let's fix that. Let's mess with a few designs. And make a decision from there. So I'm going to take a hollow cylinder, put it 5 blocks above the builder, and we're going to try, the height doesn't matter. The height doesn't matter. Let's try a 25 by 25. And we'll just make it 40 blocks tall. That's fine. How does this look? So, looks like the previews still aren't working with the builder. So we're gonna have to just give it some blocks, build it out. Which I kind of want it to be built with this pattern. But we'll just use dirt for now. Let's see how wide these are. I didn't do a big enough offset, I'm realizing now. So we just put a bunch of dirt in our base. I am fairly certain. Whoops. Let me get all this dirt back. That was my bad. But width-wise, I'm kind of thinking I want it wider. Let's super lower the height here so that it doesn't use so many blocks to show us the size. And we're going to try a 32 by 32 and see how wide that is. So let's put some more dirt in the chest. Change our shape to just be 3 blocks tall, a bit in the air, and go 32 by 32. So there's our new width. I like that a lot better. Like a lot better. Perfect. So now what we're going to do is build one of these with the correct stone structure. So we're going to need a interface, and we're going to need to run a cable up here. Bit of a long distance, but I'm not too worried about it. We'll just come up from here. Come into the beacon beam. And I want to talk a little bit while I build here about my current problem with the video editing. We kind of discussed it earlier, but I have like 60 hours of footage from the first week of the server. We're trying to make a highlight video of everything that happened. Trimming it down to just the kind of like things I'd want to be in the video. We're still at like 4 hours. I wanted to do just one video of the highlights of the first week, but I'm starting to think we're gonna have to trim it down into parts. That's the only thing I can think of. But it's still going to be a lot of parts and a lot of work for me. I am mostly a streamer to YouTube, so I'm not used to having to do all this video editing. And I'm trying to think of what we can do to alleviate some of this problem. I'm also noticing we're going to need more andesite. So I'm sure part of the bottom build didn't get andesite. Yeah, this outer wall didn't. That's all right. Why don't we gather andesite while we talk and think about this? I'll be honest, I don't want to do any of this editing, honestly. The only reason I'm even working on it is I told a few viewers I would do this for them because they weren't able to catch the streams and they wanted to know what happened. And working on something that you don't really want to do is rough. I'm not gonna lie. So we need to figure out how we're gonna do this and not drive ourselves crazy. I'm gathering andesite right now, for those curious what I'm doing. Just a bit. Here and there. Andesite and stone. I feel like I really could make this an interesting series. The highlights of the server. But I'm so far behind already, it's hard to find the motivation to do it. So I guess my question would be, do I put in the time and effort of making this highlight series? Or do I just say, hey, it didn't work out. All the streams are on YouTube if you want to catch everything that happened. And just not make it. Trying to decide which to choose is my issue right now. So I don't know how popular my stream is right now. I don't know how many viewers we have. But if anyone watching could weigh in on whether or not I should make the highlight series or abandon it because I don't really want to do it, that would be great. I'd like to hear some other opinions if there are people here that want to weigh in, obviously. If you don't want to weigh in, you don't have to. But it's like, do I disappoint a few viewers and do what I want to do? Or do I buckle up, get on that horse, and just get it done? Is the question. I'm sure some people would like to see a highlight series. And it would probably help my channel. That's the biggest thing. It would definitely bring more viewers to the channel. I'd hope. I'm pretty sure it'd be a video that would do well. Oh, we made a mistake there. Thinking of it from that perspective, that it would help grow the channel, it's probably something I should do then. Yeah. It's going to take a while. My footage, a lot of my footage got messed up. But we can definitely do it. I just have to dedicate myself to it. All right, let's head back to the roof. All these should be full. Let's make some more stone brick. Because I know we need to. Okay, that should be plenty. Let's adjust the cylinder to be roughly 40 blocks tall. Put it up above. Turn it into a capped cylinder. Is 40 enough? Let's see. We go from like 126 over here. All the way down to 80. So yeah, 40 is about right. We'll go ahead and make this. Beautiful. I'm gonna take some dirt. And build out to the corners. There's definitely mobs spawning in it. That's kind of funny. Make sure we're in line here. So there is the first corner. Make the second corner. And then I want to shape this to fit the corner over here. So what I mean by that is let's go ahead and see if we can turn off clouds. So that I can see everything we're doing. And we'll need to chop into the corner here where it's going to connect to the base. Now what I'm thinking of is something like this being cut out. Right? There's so many mobs in here. Why don't we take them out? Oh, server lagged. And I'm going to add a magnum torch up here. Mega torch. I think they used to be called magnum. So that mobs stop spawning. And clear this out. Okay. Now I can get back to cutting out a corner. I see you guys. You didn't escape me. Cut this out. So it's like a slice. And I apparently broke my dirt block for the corner marker. Let's get that placed again. I think that's in line. Yeah. We'll take our copy paste gadget. Change it to copy mode. Probably should take a snooze. And we'll set the first corner here. And the second corner here. Go ahead and break these dirt blocks. Check our material list. Oh, it took the blood stains. We won't worry about that. I need to recopy so that it doesn't have the dirt. And let's add some andesite, cobble, stone bricks, and stone to our inventory. So first we'll add some andesite. Need a little bit more. Some cobble. And stone bricks. We'll do the stone last. I just want stone brick. Definitely need more. We'll have to do this in sections. Let's come over to paste mode. And get this set up. So just to check, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 blocks in. So we'll fly down here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 blocks in. I'm going to anchor it. Clear out these trees really fast. That might interfere. And clear out the ground. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Clear out any ground that might interfere. Look at our render, and we need to move it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Which looks like we need to clear a few more trees here and a few more area. How are we looking? How far out do we need to go? A little more. Need this grass gone. Do you want to hear my Indonesian language? I mean, sure. If you, I'll read your Indonesian language if that's what you mean. Ear-wise, not gonna listen to anything on stream at the moment. I have heard Indonesian, but I haven't seen a lot of it written. Okay. Let's go ahead and paste the materials we have. Looks like we need to come up a little more, but I think we won't. Ah, screw it. Let's go for the right height. All right. We'll paste with the materials we have. And then we need more stone brick and a lot of stone. Let's place some stone. Still need more. Okay, we're done with stone. Let's get some more stone brick. And see what this wandering trader has to offer. Nothing good. And there is the first corner. I'm gonna be honest. I kind of want it more in. I'm not happy with it. We can't undo that much. So, let's disconnect it from the base. So that we can safely vein mine. And let's clean this up. Start with the roof. No! I vein mined the stone in the corner here. That was my bad entirely. I was going a little too crazy. Let's fix up the base. It appears it is just stone that we vein mined. We'll fill this in. Of course, it starts raining again on us. And then get back to cleaning this up. Being a bit more careful here. As to not vein mine the base again. And then we'll clean up a bit more of off the wall to really make sure we're safe to vein mine. Come up here. There we go. And then we'll just go layer by layer, cleaning up the mess we've made. Sure that's all clean. And keep going here. It's gonna take a little bit of time, but it gives me time to think about the video editing. I'll probably have to work on that today, as much as I don't want to. I'm gonna have to just go through my footage and decide what I really want in one single 30-minute episode, I think is what we're gonna go for. Because editing, I already brought 60 hours of garbage. Not, obviously not, I think it's more like 40. 60 hours of playtime, 40 hours of footage. We could bring that down, or we already brought it down to 40 minutes. And what I'm thinking is I'm just going to be very picky on what clips I want to show. And I'm just going to do one 30-minute episode for last week. I think is what we're going to roll with, guys. All right, we're almost cleaned up. All right. Let's take a snooze, turn it back to day, and then edit our copy paste to take out a larger chunk of the tower. So we'll fly up here, and honestly, we're gonna come all the way to here. Let me get myself lined up here. Break these all in. Oh, we pulled a little bit of stone there. And mine down here. See if we can't bring these corners in. And I think this will look all right. with a much bigger chunk cut out. Maybe even 2 more in. Or go perfect half. Because the ends are 6 wide. Yeah, I think that'll look better. So I don't want the castle looking weird. I want it to be quite the destination on the server. There we go. Clean this last bit up. And make a new copy. Come to our paste. And now it needs to be much further in. Needs to be 1, 2. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh gosh. I need to be in a better location here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So let's edit our render here. Can we go up to 16? Perfect. And on the X, we just need to go 8. Right? Let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So I think it was just this side that was wrong. So let's bring it 1 over. Have more area to clear now. Just on this side, luckily. Clean up these trees. And clean up this area. We'll just bring it down to this level. Mine all this out, and then we'll paste our tower and see how it looks. Okay, we're gonna need some materials. Which we already have the stone brick on us. So why don't we just paste stone brick? A bunch of stone. Still need a bit more. some cobblestone. And some andesite. Let's take a look at how this looks now. Yeah, much cleaner. Much, much cleaner. Then what I'm going to do is rotate it once, unanchor, and we're going to put it over here now. Make sure we're in paste. I'm going to have to walk it in from pretty high up. Might be best to dig, or, ooh, I could just come inside the base. Over to here. And anchor it. And walk it in from outside. Needs to be 1 block lower. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. It needs to be 2 blocks over. And a bunch of blocks here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So 3 more. Unfortunately, that is the max I can move it. So let's get down here. And unanchor this. And anchor it here. Now, both sides, we're going to count one more time. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. And 16. Okay. We're going to do a little bit of cleanup of just the hill. We're going to leave this Y level of dirt. So I'll mine out this hill. Shouldn't take too long. How far out does this go? All the way out to there. Already time to snooze again. And once we disconnect it from the mountain, we can just vein mine. So I'm not too worried here. sure it's all disconnected. Then clean up the trees. And vein mine. All right. Gonna take a snooze really fast. I noticed my shaders aren't doing the right thing. We can turn back on the clouds. But I do want Aurora on full moon or snowy biome. Okay, it was a new moon, not a full moon. That was my bad. And let's go ahead, double check. And we'll do stone first to make sure it rotated the right way. Perfect. There's all the stone. Little bit of cobble. Some stone brick. And some andesite. Looking good. Awesome. Really is starting to come together to look like a castle. I think we'll save the other corners for another stream. Ladies and gentlemen, I hope you enjoyed watching this early morning stream of FTB One with the Ascended Crafters. I've been Fallen, and if you enjoyed, consider leaving a like on the video and subscribing to the channel. It really helps me out. I hope to see you all in the next stream, but for now, bye-bye.